So if you're like me that's looking for something quick and easy, power shovel is really, really convenient. Now when Toro sent me this unit, it was kind of a head scratcher for me. I was looking at it going, man, I can just shovel. It's not that big of a deal. I've got a single stage snowblower that I feel like has a lot more value, but I found myself having trouble in the slush, which is where the power shovel really shines. The amount of sludge that we get because of the rain before the snow, it's staggering. And most of the time, if you guys have used a snowblower, you're gonna understand that this stuff builds up on the snowblower and it sucks to get through. So when you're in a bind, in a hurry, this is such an easy device to use. Now the power shovel's nice because it's got throw power. Now it'll kind of shock you initially that this little device can do so much. But again, when it comes to heavy snow, heavy sludge, this is kind of my go-to because it cuts it like butter. So when I'm in a hurry, the thing that upsets me the most is that I'm gonna run my car through the snow and I get this giant chunk of ice that never goes away, or some of the neighbors come to help me out with my kids. They'll pick my kids up, but they're gonna come in my drive too, get a heavy chunk of snow. So sometimes I just want something fast that can dig me a trail to where I'm going, and the power shovel is very convenient for that. This took all but about 2 minutes, and I created a nice little path for the neighborhood kids to get through to the sidewalk safely. Now I'm just gonna work on the car, shooting all this debris towards my lawn. But the nice thing is when I push the snow off of the car, when it's soft enough, I can get through with the power shovel, kind of shoot it whichever way I want. Now the best part is, my kids, they're not gonna get a ton of ice on the driveway that I have to worry about putting ice melt and cracking the concrete. Super, super happy for something that takes such a nominal amount of time to keep by my doorway. This thing's pretty awesome. Now, I was really pessimistic about the power shovel for a couple of reasons. Number one, it doesn't have a lot of battery power. It was really made for short walkways. It was made for townhomes, condo areas that you just really got to get things off of the area. Now, a couple of things I like about it. Number one, there's not a lot of mechanical parts. It's very easy to use. You pop in the battery, you go. It'll throw the snow a good 15 to 20 feet. It's a little messy. You have to be very careful on the direction that you choose to throw the snow, but this thing, I keep it right by my back door and my front door because it's so easy to use. You grab and go. Now, initially when Toro sent this to me, I thought, great, another thing that's just gonna stick in the shed. I was having a hard time thinking about the application, but now the snow's here, I'm able to use it. I'm finding some practical applications, especially with the slush. Now, I started using it in smaller spaces around my patio and also my steps, and it is awesome. There's one thing that bugs the crap out of me about this unit. There's no way to get it to just throw 3 feet or even 6 feet. Setting number one is the less powerful setting. It'll throw somewhere around 10 to 15 feet. Setting number two, it's throwing snow, man, about 20 feet, 25 feet in distance. I've been really pleased with it. Makes it easy to get it into your yard and off your property. However, on those property lines between you and the neighbor, those tight spaces around a fire pit or around stairs, it's still gonna throw 10 to 15 feet on level number one. So the only workaround that I've found is feathering the throttle, where you just kind of feather it and pump it just a little bit here and there, and it'll throw it anywhere between 3 feet and 6 feet. However, it doesn't work every time, and every now and then, whap, you just get that pile of snow on the side of your house, on the fence, that's rooted in there because it threw it really hard. Now, this is a small price to pay. The practical applications, like I told you, if you have some sort of a condo, if you have some sort of a small space like around this area that I have in my back patio, this thing it's great. It's battery operated, don't have to worry about changing the oil. I don't have to worry about starting it up, which is always a big pain. I put the battery in and I go. It's very practical. My kids love it. My 11-year-old has zero problems using this unit. It's one of those units where you don't have to kind of pick it up, and that was kind of the mistake I was making early on, picking it up everywhere I go. You can kind of just drag it like a shovel, and it works fantastic. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, hit me up in the comments down below. You know I'd love to help you guys out. Until next time, guys, it's Pest and Lawn Ginja. We're slaying snow.